Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Banished. I'm the Radio Man 03, and it is awesome to have you along. Starting my stream a little bit late today. My daughter had to go to the airport, so she drove down last night and parks her car here so she doesn't have to pay parking at the airport. So I had to take her in there, and her flight is leaving right now, so she had to be there by 9 o'clock. So that's why I'm starting my stream a little late today, but we will be doing Banished this morning until from 10 to noon Arizona time. Good morning, Morris. Great to see you. And then we'll be doing it again from 1 to 3 this afternoon so we can continue work on our village. Okay, a couple of things that came in on the comments. One was that the woodcutters, you cannot add extra woodcutters to the woodcutting post. This is one of one. So I'm not quite sure about that, so let me know if there is a way that I can do this. I'm not quite sure how I would add another woodcutter to this. Doesn't really say I can. It says 3 here, so it seems to me total number of workers in this profession. That's the workers in the profession, but you can only have one inside the woodcutter's shack. Now the forestry building, I can have more foresters in the buildings. I know that for sure. And then I was taught, we also last episode, we put in a hunter down here on the main drag, and it was said that the hunter needs to be out someplace alone out in the boonies. And I was looking at this guy right here, and he did 400 venison last season, which is not too shabby for him. The fields are about to be harvested, by the way, so we'll be watching that and keeping track of that today. This forester over here, we have 2 in here. We had 800 last year and 200 so far this season. So he seems to be doing just fine over here on his own with the 400 venison. You can see the stockpiles are looking really good. The big problem I noticed last episode, and you guys brought up as well, is that storage is too far away for the workers. We have a storage barn now up here, and that's going to help when it comes to these crops up in this area. But these guys down in this area here are having to travel a bit of a distance to put that stuff away. There's a storage barn right here, and I think that's the only storage I have down in this area. Don't forget the tavern is going right here. We're going to work a little bit on getting the tavern and an orchard. Well, the orchards have to be up and running for, I think it's a decade before they even become viable, something like that. So we're going to look at that today. We're going to work out here. We put our hospital in last week, so we've got a hospital because I noticed their health is down a half heart. Not a big deal, but it's down a half heart. And we've got our forester established out here and a few homes, and our new cemeteries out here, and there's a beautiful little tree growing right in the middle of the tunnel. Today, I want to get started on doing some upgrades of the houses. You can see we have 313 stone right now, 1,062 logs. So we're starting to come up. We've got well over 100 people living in Kondoria at the moment. We have 1,300 firewood and 7,300 food. So let's get things started. And we're going to get these folks working on the fields and see if we can get this stuff in. The field yields are looking pretty darn good, so hopefully they can do that. I'm going to be curious to see where they're walking to put stuff away. We've got a forester building over here as well, but hopefully they're not coming over here to just drop stuff off into this storage barn over here, because that's a long ways away from here. They should be going, I hope, up into this one here. I hope. Shelly, good morning. Gold Dragon, good morning. The real Johnny F, hello. Bureau of Land Management, yeah, there is no game and fish. In Arizona, it's game and fish. They're not going to be too happy about that either, yeah. Deegan, hello. Thanks for being here. It's a stormy day, this late summer day. Must be monsoon season. So yeah, let's check our fields and make sure we've got some decent food coming in. We'll watch it. It's at 7,500 right now. The other thing I was thinking about is that we'll keep an eye on that. I may want to add an extra trader in here. I've only got the one tradesman. What I'm noticing this guy does is he actually disperses materials and food and firewood and all that stuff to all the residents throughout the town, as well as to our trading post. Oh, and speaking of the trading post, I think I screwed up. Somebody said I screwed up and I only bought 1 chicken and not the 3 chickens that he had for sale on his boat. And as a matter of fact, I don't even see a chicken in here, so I don't know if I even did that right. So we'll see what happens. I don't think I have my chickens, though. We do, however, have a chicken field coming up here. And then today I'd also like to work on coming out here. It was suggested that this would be a good spot for a stone quarry and an iron mine. We're going to go ahead and put that cattle ranch out here and put a couple of houses down out here. The other thing I was thinking about doing is getting rid of this field altogether. I don't know if this cabbage field will impact this cabbage field, but I'm thinking about getting rid of this one and adding a few more houses in here, in close to town. So that's what I'm thinking about doing there. Woodcutters, I think I'm okay on woodcutters. What do we have them established at? They're doing 2,000 wood. I'm going to bump that up a little bit. They should all be working because we have plenty of wood. Let's do 2,500 just to be on the safe side. And I think we're doing pretty good so far. We've still got just the one miner, right? No, we got 2 miners. We have 7 stone cutters, a teacher, a physician, a cleric, a bender, a tailor, 1 blacksmith. Headcase 71, hello. Beau Grenoir, hello. Kondoria is still growing. By the way, I'm not playing this world unless you guys are here with me. So there's been nothing done to this at all. The only, that's kind of a lie. While paused, I did get this worked out, so we have 2 of 2 farmers on each of the fields. It was said in the comments that 1 person can handle an 11 by 11 field, but what I'm noticing is that with 2 on this size field, they seem to get a lot of the harvest in. They do a really good job of getting the harvest in. It's 868 wheat last year. We'll see what they come up with this year. I do love having the multiple bridges, though, going across the waterway. It looks really cool. I love that. I do. Our herbalists, we have 2 herbalists, but they don't seem to be doing very well. 18 herbs last season, 14 this season. I wonder if it's because I've been doing some tree cutting and stuff back in here, and they're just not finding what they need to find. So I'm considering putting another herbalist in as well somewhere. Someplace off by themselves, possibly down this here southbound lane. We've got a forester here. Maybe an herbalist out here and not bother it. I don't know what I'm going to do there. Check our fields. These guys are going to get the whole thing in, and once the field is empty, they should go back to being laborers. So they've got almost all of this one in. 810 opposed to 868 from last season. Let's see if they at least 866. Will they surpass last season? That's twice as much as we normally get per field at the moment. I think it's worth having the 2 farmers on each of the fields. Jason, it was the meat of chicken. What? Market only covers an area. If you click on it and scroll out, you can see the coverage area, the market. Okay, let's take a look and see about that. Oh, I see. Okay. So he's delivering to this area. Okay. So you actually have to have multiple markets at some point in time. Is that the case? It's better to have a couple. If I were to put another one, say we expand out here and go over this river, which I don't think we will because there's not a whole lot of buildable space, except this little island right here. But I could put another, say, market out here, and it would cover this area and deliver goods to that area. Okay. Okay. That is very helpful information. Thank you for that. Oh, it was the meat of chickens that I bought for 160? It wasn't chickens at all? Oh my gosh. That's what it was. Okay, that's how I screwed up. Well, we've got our field. If the trader comes today, which he will, we'll buy some animals. My mistake. I was buying chicken legs and not the chickens. Attached to the legs. Gotcha. Okay, gotcha. I thought you were saying I bought 1 chicken and not all 3. But it wasn't. I bought the chicken meat. All right, well, anyway, someone's cooked that up by now and had a nice barbecue. The church is at 111 members. The school had 19 students a little bit ago. Now it's down to 16. We are going to get some of these homes upgraded to stone as well. And I think I'm going to start right here in town. Look at this. The fields are coming in. We've got almost all of them in. How'd we do? 684, 840 last year. So we must have had some odd weather or something. I understand that the weather has an impact on your crops each year. 868, that's a tie for last year. 868, 700, so not as well. But it's still being harvested. 868, 812 this year. 894 as opposed to 868 from last year. That's not too shabby. And a tie for last year as well. So that's nice. I'm going to go ahead and keep those 2 on there because, like I said, once the field is harvested, they go back to work. Let's see if we can get a few houses upgraded. How many people can this hold? Oh, that can hold quite a few people. All right, let's get a few houses upgraded because we've got a good supply of stone right now. Look at this first row. These were the first newcomers coming into this is where town began. We will do this right here. We'll get 3 houses going right there, and we'll do these other 3, and then we'll get these guys, and we'll just kind of work our way around. Now, I have them putting in a new field. I marked out an area for a new field right here. So I'm going to have them put that field in, and once that's in, I'm going to decommission this field right here. And we're going to put in, I think, a few more houses, or I'm also thinking about an orchard right here. We've not done an orchard yet, and I'd like to see how that goes. Is an orchard the same as a farmer, or is there a separate trade for orchard? Doesn't look like it. Looks like an orchard, a person that works in the orchard would be a farmer. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to take this field right here since it's done, and I'm going to turn it off, and then I'm going to get rid of it. And they should have that other one up and running by next year. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of that right there. Remove the structure. Oh, okay, I need to remove this structure here. Okay, and then we're going to do an orchard. I've never done one before, and I'm dying to try it out. What's this here? Tavern? No. Farming. Here we go. Farming. Orchard. Orchard. There we go. What's the largest orchard I can do? You can do an 11 by 11 orchard? Okay, let's do that. And then we'll put this back on work. Cherry trees. Ooh, that's nice. Okay, we'll get the cherry trees planted. A 7 by 7 crop takes one person to do, is what Jason's saying here. Okay, well, I like the 11 by 11. It seems like a pretty good yield. It's just under 1,000, and I'm hoping that with everyone being educated, maybe that'll bump that up again. We could check the education of the people working on the farms to see if they're educated or not, because I know if they're educated, they're better at it. So that would be a good thing. What's going on here? Somebody's unemployed. Farmer. Why do I have an unemployed person? I've got several unemployed people. Okay, so they're not jumping over. Oh, they're saying they're unemployed until winter hits, huh? Well, I guess what I could do is bring this down to 10, and then I have to remember to bring it back up when fall rolls around so that they all go back to work. Let's see if maybe he's got actual chickens that are breathing this time around. Or maybe some cattle. Ooh, some cattle would be nice. Oh, do we happen to have our field finished yet? Oh, it is finished. Okay, so we're going to need another farmer. Not a farmer, but another herdsman. There we go. So let's get another herdsman going. Well, we don't have anything yet. Let's see if he's actually going to sell us anything like that. He's got corn seeds. 3,000? What? That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. That's way too much money. That's a ridiculous price. How many iron tools do I have? I have 75. I don't want to go too much farther than that. I don't want to use the leather either. Alright, hold on. Inventory. What do we got in here? Let's bump this all up to a little bit higher number here. I would love to have another seed, but it seems really expensive. But I guess it's for the duration of the world, so we'll always have the seeds, so that's not too bad. This may screw me up, we'll see. Can I just arrow key down? No, I can't. Okay. Peppers. I don't even know if this will get me the money I need for that corn seed or not, but I wouldn't mind having it. Oop, that's 1,000. I don't want to do that. Venison we'll put up at, let's put that up at 50. Wheat's at 100. I don't think that's even going to be enough. What do we got going on down here? We had a death, huh? Laborer died during childbirth. Oh, that's sad. Leather's worth a lot. It's worth 10. I don't think I'm going to be able to buy that just yet because I have nothing over here in our trade. He's got to bring that stuff over here. And I guess some of the stuff maybe he doesn't take. Is that right? He's got these highlighted right here. So these highlighted ones he'll buy off of me, but the other ones he won't buy off of me. I mean, I could sell all of our tools. That's 400. Yeah, huh? Okay, so this is all he'll take from me. Oh my god. Will they ever catch up with that? That's like, well, they got 2,000 in there now. 3,120, and then, oh man, leather. Can I do one of those? 3,170. That took away that. Okay, so that's no good. I'll put that back up, and we'll do this again. 3,130. That puts me 5 over. Oh, there's a fire, people. Oh, jeez. Trade. I'm going to take it. Dismiss. We got corn seeds now. We can grow corn. Oh, jeez. One of the houses they were working on? No, it's the one across the street. Quick, get it out. Get it out. The well's right here. They're going to have it. They'll have it. Poor people. They're going to have to go live in the boarding house. Come on, town. Let's get it. Get that fire out. Ooh, look at those buckets of water going in there, man. They are on it. Ooh, they burn for a while, don't they? Oh, poor thing. Can I upgrade that house? No, I have to remove. Let's just remove it. And wooden house. No, I want to remove it. So do I need to go in here and do that? Looks like I need to go in here and do this. We're going to go ahead and just replace it with a stone house. Oh. Well, okay. What am I doing wrong here? What am I doing wrong here? Reclaim. Stop the removal and... Oh, they got to remove it first. Okay, then we'll put a stone house there instead. Hopefully they're staying in the boarding house, right? Yes, they are. Ooh, it's got a lot of people in it right now because everybody's displaced because of the stonework. Okay, there's our first village fire. We now have corn, so I think I'll put corn... what do I have here? I've got peppers, cabbage, wheat, peppers. Okay, this is going to be corn next time. Next year, that is a cornfield. They'll get that taken care of and torn out. And let's put a couple more builders up here. Did they get our field finished up? They did, that's right. We set this up to get ready. Did I take that herdsman off? I did not. I was hopeful, but we don't need that second herdsman. So back to labor you go. Maybe I should finish gravel pathing something as well, like down through here. I did this one all the way out to the stonecutter mine. We've done this one out to the bridge. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this one finished up here too. We'll bring this down to here because we've got storage down here and the fishing dock is down here as well. So while it's winter, we'll just have them do that. And we'll have them work on this one here as well. There we go. I think I got all the parts of that. It looks like, yeah, it's all connected. They are going to remove this, right? 0% storage remaining. This structure is being demolished. Okay, it says it's being demolished. We've got our yield in. We're at 10,310 food and 1,900 firewood. This guy should now be stocked with what we asked for them to put in here. Or at least it's getting that way, right? Inventory. So I believe this little dude right here takes the stuff we've asked for, and he takes it over and he drops it off in there, so it's ready to go for the next farmer. The orchard's going in. Our cherry trees are coming in. How's this cemetery doing? Ooh, it's only got room for 4 more Kondorians, and then it will be full. Oh, look at that. One just died in childbirth. Sad. And they've almost got this field ready to go. What do I have here? I've got cabbage, wheat, peppers. So this is going to be, when it's ready, it's going to be corn as well. Oh, I deleted the field they were assigned to, and that's why they were not working? Oh, well then let's go ahead and let's do what we did before. What I have, 20? Like that? There we go. Yeah, I would love to leave those guys just like that, then I know. Looks like everybody's, do I have people unemployed? Doesn't look like it. Everybody's done with the fields now, huh? So they're like, okay, we can go back to work. Okay. Thank you. Oh, we're getting started. Look at this. Upgrades coming along here. I want to prioritize one of these just so we can... Let's get that prioritized. Let's get that torn down so we get a new stone one put in there. Once those 3 are up, we'll change these. We'll build a stone house and change these other 2 to stone. Maybe I could jump up my builders to 5. Let's do that. I can make booze with wheat. You don't have to use the, you don't have barley or anything like that, huh? Oh, I guess wheat's a grain, right? Yeah, you can do that. Okay. Oh, I can make beer out of the wheat. That's a good point. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's set the tavern up. Let's do it. Where's our tavern going to be at? Never built one? Ah, the tavern. There it is. Look at that. That is a sexy looking building right there. I like that one. We'll put it right in the middle here. Boom. You get bored at the boarding house, you can go right across the street to the tavern, which is just down the street from the church, right? Isn't that how it's supposed to go? Looks like our orchard is more or less in. Ready, it's being utilized and growing. Do we have people working on this? Okay, they're 13% done. So he actually gets materials out of that when he does that, and off he goes. Those look like fish. That's a box of fish. I don't know who that guy is. Herbs 505. Stone has dropped to 391, but I guess they're working on these roads I told them to do, huh? Probably should have waited until I had these houses upgraded before I did that, but it looks to me like they've got all the stuff they need. Just about. Well, it shows the logs are there. It's okay, we're going to get these guys... I'm going to have to watch this and see how this whole process of swapping houses from wood to stone goes. You guys have told me that once we upgrade to wood homes, they use less firewood. There is a deer on the bridge. There was a deer on the bridge. Thank you for hanging out with me and supporting the Banished series. If you're enjoying it, hit the like button for me. I appreciate it very much. I'm posting all of it up just so we can see how the whole thing plays out. I have found it very relaxing and enjoyable, for sure. Okay. We're good there. The church, 109 members. Town hall, what do we got here? You guys like to look at this part. The graphs, there we go. We're still pretty steady production-wise. Produced 852, used 387. That's our logs. Where's the firewood? Firewood. 956 produced, 945 used. Wow, that was close. 1843 produced, 1652. And now we are working on getting that all built back up again. Food. 12398, 10355. Alright. I think that looks pretty good. I've got to say, I think it looks pretty good. Inventory, that's what we have currently on stock, it looks like. 42 iron tools. We may have to do another blacksmith, we'll see. We've got quite a few logs, and we've got iron, so he should be able to, he or she, keep up with that sort of thing. Nomads, still none. Somebody said in comments that nomads only arrive if you need them, which didn't help us in the last Kondoria, because I guess, you know, the tornado wiped everybody out. Trade items, acquired seeds, and livestock. Okay, so this is kind of a... Can you open all this stuff up? Okay. Huh, what? No, nothing for chicken legs? How dare they? Okay. 1,000 Okay, I was all excited about chickens, and now I don't have chickens. See, I saw chicken, and I thought, oh boy, there we go. How the sheep doing? We have 2, 4, 6 sheep. Oh, that's nice. I like that. And this holds how many again? 22. Okay. Bah. How's our field? Looks like they are about done with that. Late winter, huh? We need to get this taken care of as quickly as possible because they need to plant this next year. Get that stuff off of there, please. 10 of 11. Somebody, you, right there, you, kid. Age 4. Pick up that pile of iron. Work. We said corn. And so we need one more worker, huh? Nope, we've got everybody we need. Okay, beautiful. Yeah, the 2 that were supposed to be... Well, I guess the orchard guy... The orchard field and this field is making up the 2 that we have. Well, that says 2 of 2 right there, isn't it? And what does the orchard say? 2 of 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 11 fields, so I should have any more than that. 1 of 2, 2 of 2. I see. Okay, I'm missing a couple of people here. 2 of 2, 2 of 2, 2 of 2. I'm going to have to take one more person and put them on here. 1 of 2. 2 of 2. I need 2 more workers out here. See, I don't like them doing this during the spring, summer. I feel like, I'm going to pause it. I feel like spring, summer, I should put everybody back on labor and let one person do the fields. One person start working them, and then when late summer rolls around, switch that around. I know it's something to have to remember every single time, but I feel like I need to do that. I'm going to give that a whirl. Let's go back down. What do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 fields of things going on here. So I need at least 11 of these guys. Like that. Let's do that. And let's get them going. And these guys can work these fields all by themselves while everybody else is kind of getting things worked on and finished up, like these houses that need desperately to be done. Let's go. Let's get these stone houses built for these people. There should be a bunch of you down here pretty quick to work on these. Yes, Jason, I believe that's the case too. Yeah, if I have more vendors, then they will move the product faster. We only have the 1 in here right now. We could try that. Let's try one out. Let's try another trader. We'll try another one out and see if that doesn't help. He's going to be like, thank you for the help. Thank you. Looks like we're getting cobbled here. Yeah, they've been working on this one here. It looks pretty good so far. We could probably finish up... we don't need to finish that path. We'll leave it dirt in front of the house, or in front of the fishing hut there. But they've got this one taken care of, and it looks like they've maybe have gotten started a little bit on the one that runs out here. How's that barn doing? 66% full. Let's check our barns real quick. 27% full. That was one thing I used to have an issue with on here, was having really full barns of stuff. We had another one over here too. 82% full. Good. So they did utilize this one a lot this last season to put stuff in. That's awesome. Very good. %2 complete, 1% complete, 1% complete. What is taking you guys so long? Well, radio, you've got us on speed 1. How about speed 2? There we go. Maybe that will help move them along a little bit. Give me 1 second. Okay. I thought I heard somebody at the door there real quick. Okay, here we go. Now we've got the work going on. Now they're working on it. That's beautiful. Now, out this road here, this wonderful road where the hospital is, we have a few homes. A 24-year-old, 11-year-old in that one. We got an 8-year-old child in that one. There's another child coming to work soon. This one doesn't have any children. 9-year-old, 5 and 13. Food limit reached. What? Oh, no, never mind. Sorry. Reading the wrong thing there. Well, this house has got quite a few people in it. As well as a 3-year-old. There's a 64-year-old, 46 and 15. 65. Okay. 2-year-old, 15 and 10. All right, that's good. Our workforce is going to be just fine. We've got a lot of kids in town, which is great. The first stone house is coming up here. It's almost ready for us to take a look at. I like this little tree right here by the well. Go, go, go. Get that stone house built. It's a beautiful spring day here in Kondoria. People are happy. How are their clothing? Is their clothing fair? What can I pick on? I can't. There we go. Ragged. Clothing is ragged. Oh. Fair. Guess we're not probably keeping up with clothing production very much, are we? Okay, so I got them on wool coats. Maybe the hide coat of leather. We'll put them on that and see if that doesn't help. Is there a way to take maybe a second tailor in this building and then have one work on wool and one works on hide? So that everybody's got, you know, somebody's working on winter clothes all the time and somebody's working on the summer clothes all the time. Just kind of curious. Oh, there it is. First stone house up and running. Beautiful. Who's in here? 71 and 65. A couple of our elders are living in that house right there. That's nice. It's appropriate. You guys worked hard to get us here in Kondoria. Okay, we've got our vendors moving about, looks like. Dropping stuff off, picking stuff up. Okay. Orchard's coming along. How's the tavern? 1% complete. Okay, we're not worried about the tavern at the moment. It's most I'm most worried about getting these houses taken care of here. 300 and... Okay, they're adding stone almost as fast as stone is being taken. Same with the logs. We're doing quite well with the logs, which is great. Firewood is starting to drop a little bit behind. I'm not worried about the food anymore at the moment because it's almost 8,000. Once the fields come in, it should bump it back up there by the time we're done with this season. I feel like I got to keep telling them to pick up the pace. I guess they're spread out across the map, huh? Let's go ahead and add another builder on here too. Maybe they'll divide their workforce up a little bit better and be able to get things done a little faster. Late spring. Okay. We've got to remember to switch everybody over for the harvest. Our quarry's at 67%. This guy here is fine, but the quarry is running low. What happens after the quarry is empty? I should probably start thinking about getting another quarry going, and I think I might set it right out here again next to this one. Since we've kind of got that going, maybe we should do that. We're going to do that sooner than later, get that quarry going. Our herbalists are doing, I guess, the best they can out here. I'm kind of stepping on their area. I need to stop doing that. Our wood's down to 1,000. I'm going to try to keep that up as well so we don't run out of the wood. So we will chop all this down again. Let's chop down over to here. So there's a few more trees around that herbalist. Got stone and stuff marked out here. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and unmark that stone. I'm going to unmark all of this stuff here. So they're not coming down in here anymore. We'll see what happens with our stone once we do that. I am going to have them cut that tree. I guess I can't cut the tree. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm on the wrong thing here. Get that tree out of there. Early summer in Kondoria. What do we got here? 58% complete, 1% complete. Now, these don't get upgraded quite as fast as I thought they were going to be able to do it. We may need another blacksmithy, too. I don't know that he's really keeping up with the tools very well. Although if he's having to travel for material in order to build the tools, make the tools, craft the tools, he shouldn't be, though. There should be logs coming out here constantly. Maybe I need another stockpile out here so they've got a place to put logs as well as the firewood. I don't know. The one stockpile is all firewood at the moment with a little bit of stone, it looks like, in there. Yeah, maybe I should do a second. Can I designate stockpiles to be something in particular? It doesn't look like it. Toggle pinning this window so that it stays open. Okay, no. Almost have our second stone home completed here. Ha ha! Good deal. Orchard looks pretty nice. We'll see what one orchard gets us once it's ready for harvesting here. Early summer, so late summer we're going to want to switch everybody over. Hoping they can get this house finished up. What did I need? 20... I have 11 fields, so I need 22 workers. Oh boy. We're almost there. House number 2 is done. Roland and Alicia moved in. They should be having kids in no time. Okay. Church, 112 members. Very nice. School, 18 students. Boarding house, we still have people displaced. We had a burnt down house and we've got that house. Did they get rid of the burned down house? Oh, they did. Okay, so let's go ahead and add a stone home right in here. There we go. Perfect. Just like that. We'll get that one put back. We might as well just make it stone. 33, 57, 41, 50, 55, 43, 52. Okay, so they're all working pretty hard on that. Late summer is coming, though. It'll be here any second. Wow, look at the iron piled up out here. That is awesome. How do they do with our paving of our roadway? They've got it all the way out to the fishing hut now, and it looks like they're getting it... oh, we're just about done in here, too. Looks like they finished the cobblestone path all the way out to... Okay, good deal. Tavern? Still 1% complete. It's okay. Yeah, we'll focus on getting these houses upgraded first. We'll work over here, get this one. This one will stay wood. And we'll just continue to go down the line and get these guys taken care of. Maybe I should have put houses here instead of an orchard. It's alright, right? I could put a road behind it and put a couple of houses back in here. But I kind of like having that forested area right there. It looks nice. I like having the trees. 983, 335 stone, 276 iron. We have 17 tools. Is this person working on this out here? They are. I'm going to bump that up to a second blacksmith. Let's add another blacksmith. Oh, I've got 2 blacksmith already. Well, wait a minute. Can you only have one person in each of these buildings too? It looks like you can only have one in here. Yeah, you can only have one. What's this? Oh, nomads. Oh, really? Our first nomads. There are 17 nomads requesting citizenship. Allow them to become citizens of Kondoria. Wow, that is a huge influx in people, isn't it? 17 people. You know, back when we had the Dorothy situation in Kansas happen, I was waiting for nomads like crazy. Now they're talking about 17 people. They'll stay in the barracks, I believe, right in here. Do we have room for 17 people in there? It looks like we probably do. Let's pause this so we don't lose our nomads. We're 60% done with that house. They're going to be working on this house next. Where am I going to put housing for 17 people moving into town? Oh. I want to do it. I'm thinking right along in here. We'll put a few houses in here. Theoretically, could it be 17 individual people wanting individual homes? I don't think that's going to be the case, right? It shouldn't be. There should be families and stuff in there. It doesn't really give you a whole lot of details about that, does it? Where else will I put homes for these people? Tavern is in the works. I was thinking about putting another stone quarry out here because there's really nothing else we can do with this little chunk of land. I mean, what's over here? Anything over here that's worth coming to? That's the edge right there. So that's the end of the line. I mean, we've got this chunk down here that we could do some town stuff in. We'd have to bring the road this way and then cross the river, and then we could do houses over here. But that would take quite a bit of time. I'm wondering if I put 3 houses or 4 houses right along here, if that would not be enough to keep everybody, if that's going to be enough for the nomads that we have. 1, 2, 3, and then I've got the food situation to think about too. There's housing. Food, we're at 1,800. I may have people starving with 17 others moving in. Morris says no. Morris is not to take them, huh? I feel like with it being late summer, we're getting ready now to go into our harvest time. So I'm going to get this bumped up to 22. I'm a little worried that they are going to tax our food supply and we are going to see deaths by the end of winter because they are going to go through that 1,800 or the 6,100 food really quick. Wait a minute. What happened here? 28 of 35 graves. What'd they do? They moved somebody? It was 31 just a little while ago. Oh, Morris, I want to go against what you're saying and give it a shot and see what it's like to have nomads. I'm going to do it. I'm going to take the nomads. I probably shouldn't, but I'm going to do it. There we go. We've got 17 more people in town. 19 laborers and 8 builders. Well, now we got 8 and 17. Let's go. You guys need to go to the barracks. Don't they go here? There's room in there for you guys. Get yourselves in. They don't go to that? You gotta be kidding me. Why would the nomads not go live there? I thought that was temporary housing and shelter for people. Oh boy. Well, I've got a bunch of homeless people roaming around now. That doesn't make any sense to me. Visiting where they're about to be. Well, that's disappointing. I thought for sure all of them would jump into here. Maybe they did, and there's room in there for more. Excuse me. We will focus on housing. Oh, and it's going to be winter too. Hopefully they will. Yeah, Beaugrand War is also thinking that maybe they'll work. Hopefully they work the fields and get this stuff in. I'm a little surprised. I thought that's what this building right here was for, the boarding house. I thought that's what this was for. I realize we've got people here. All right, let's go ahead and prioritize this home right now. There's our trader coming back. Things could go horribly wrong here now. After all, I am in charge. The boss. As a matter of fact, I'm going to take this tavern and put it on hold. Oh, they've almost got it finished. We'll just leave them alone on that then. Alright, let's see what he's got today. What have you got with you today? You're just... well, wow, I wonder if I should buy food. No. Dismiss. We're going for it. We're going to go for it. We're going to see what kind of pain and suffering Kondoria goes through. It can't be just a perfect world all the time. You've got to have some tragedy here and there. They're full health. They're full of happiness. The clothing issue is a bit ragged. But, you know, they're working on it. We've got 0%, 0%, 0%. But we've got people out here working on that. 2%. The tavern is going up, baby. But I'm not going to assign a brewmaster to this until we have the orchard actually doing something. Yeah, there shouldn't be any harvest from the previous season. Yeah, why are all these people homeless? It makes no sense. Why have a boarding house if they're not going to go to it? I realize the boarding house is for our people. Oh wait, we got two homeless. Is it just the 2 now? It's just the 2, it looks like. 1, 2. Oh, we got 3. Oh, there's another one over here. Are they all out here doing stuff? It looks like they are. Working on that house right there. I'm not going to upgrade any more homes. I'm going to get them to build these new houses. Then we'll go back to upgrading them. Matter of fact, you know what? Since the stone is going down, I could probably use another woodcutter too. Let's go ahead and add another stone cutter. And I'm going to have to get another blacksmith going because this person's having a difficult time keeping up with the demand for the tools at the moment. What's this here? You've received an award. Ooh, really? Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I bow. I take a bow. Don't be too sure yet. Oh, there it is. There it is. The tavern, people. Look at that cute little building with the barrels outside of it and stuff. That is awesome. He's ready to make ale. And sell it. Sell it down the river. It's nice. Church? 132. 132 members. Town hall. Let's see our graph now. We should have a nice little... Yeah, look at that little uptick there in our population. What was the green? Adults, okay. Children, up a small uptick, and students stayed the same. 19 students. I think that school is just about full. We might have to build a second school, right? This house is 63% complete. How are they doing down in here? 33, 34, and 2. Okay, so they've got a couple more houses almost finished as well. Our fields are at 46 now, 54. That one's just about done. Oh, you guys did a good job of bringing the harvest in this year. How about this one? How'd it do? 812, 669. Ooh, that is a down tick from last year of yeah, we're all going to die. We're all going to die. 34% yield. All right, let's get these houses going here. I'm going to give this little priority marker here real quick. Get that going. Come on, everybody. Get in there and get it done. It's winter time, people. What do we got? A shortage of what? The reserve of tools is low. Okay, well, they're working on it. We've got a blacksmith. I think I need a second blacksmith. Where would I put a... Oh, you know what? Right behind town, right next to town hall. We are going to need another blacksmith. I kind of figured that was going to be the case eventually. Can I put another blacksmith right here? No, it's not going to fit there. Got a fields. Our fields are out there. So where will my second blacksmith go? Can't do it there, and I'm betting he won't fit here either. Oh, it will fit here, right across from the forester. And then I think I'm going to have to put another woodcutter in too. And let's do another woodcutter. We'll put a woodcutter down here. Get those going. And then I think we've got everybody kind of spread out. I seem to have 2 woodcutters right over here next to each other, but they're doing a pretty good job with that firewood. We'll work on that smithy and see if we can get those tools to come up. Right now, 22. Yeah, well, you know what? I've got them in here, don't I? I've got them in the trading post. Iron tools, inventory. Let's go ahead and release some of these tools back to our people. To iron tools. Yeah, I've got 50 in here. Nope, no, I don't want to do that. No, 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 no. Pause. Okay, just for the time being, we'll get them busy. We'll put those tools back so they've got a little bit of a buffer there. That stone house is up and running, and 4 people moved in right away. We got another house here. It's also up and running, and they're working hard on these guys here. Beautiful. Awesome. Working on the new smithy and working on the woodcutter out here as well. Okay. I have room for 2 houses out here. What's this? Reserve a tool. Yes, we're working on it. We're working on it. Don't you worry about it. It's going to be just fine. I'm going to put a house right here. And another house right... Is there a path going through there? There is a path going through there. Right there. 2 more houses over here. That should take care of our housing needs, I think. I don't see homeless people anymore. Everybody has a house, which is good because it's late autumn. Close one. We're good. We're good. Bump up the builders, it says. Bump up the builders to get those houses built. It looks to me like we're almost there. We're doing all right. Everybody's got a house now to live in. How's the boarding house? It's got some people still in it. Yeah, maybe we will do that. Let's go ahead and do, we'll do 10 builders. We'll add 2 more to it. So we get some of this stuff taken care of. I'd almost prefer, oh, look at this. Slapping them up quick, baby. Blacksmith is 4%. You're at 4%. And I've got a stockpile for logs and stuff over here. We got a forester over here taking care of that. Alright, and then we've got some iron left over here too. I'm guessing I'm going to need another person out here at the iron mine. I should probably do that. A miner. Let's go we've got 341 iron right now. I'm going to take that back. I'm sorry. I'll take that back. How are we doing, everybody? Is everybody alive? We've got 7,200 food, 1,800 wood, and it is late autumn. Winter is a-comin', though. Ah, this woodcutter's almost up and ready. This smithy's coming along as well. Let's see these houses up here. Getting a little laggy on me. Once these houses are in, we need to put up at least a couple more. We could do 2 more right over here. Up by the chickens, we'll do that and see if that's enough. Oh, I've got houses here too, I forgot. No, I didn't. I was just looking at these. 87, okay. 78, okay. I wanted to experience an influx in the population. I wanted to do that on purpose because I've not had nomads ever before. I missed a spot of dirt road there. Okay, they did move in. They're moving in right away because I guess we've got people in the boarding house still, right? No, boarding house is empty, so everybody is housed now. That's fantastic. We made it. If early winter hit, everybody is indoors where they need to be. Yay for Kondoria. Look at all these little Kondorians out here doing their job. Let's also get this path upgraded here too. We'll get this going. Do that, and there we go. You guys work on that path. That's good enough there. We should do the main drag across this bridge too. This path actually does not connect up here. That's okay. I'm not worried about that at the moment. Okay, we're almost done with these houses here. I'm curious to see if we're going to have people move right away into those, which I'm going to assume we are. We've got quite a few people. This house is full of people. Yeah, those houses are going to get sucked up pretty fast. How's the orchard? Nothing to see in the seasons. The tavern is sitting there looking beautiful, waiting for it to open up its doors. We got a woodcutter. Let's add another woodcutter. Guess it's not actually ready yet, but what are you going to do? Almost done. I'm going to crack the whip a little bit on him. They've almost got it. Let's get this smithy going next. Come on, buddy. Alright, there we go. I added a woodcutter. That's weird. There it goes. Oh, it was just, it took a tick, huh? This is 57% done, so we'll have another smithy going. I think we're going to be okay with the Nomad influx. Look at this, they're just dumping firewood on the ground over here. Hey, that's precious stuff, people. You're chucking that stuff around. What do we got here? We need another school. Oh my gosh, that is cool. Okay. Schoolhouse. Yes, schoolhouse number 2. Where's our population is kind of out here a little bit now. Let's go up high. I love being close to town. I know maybe it's a little distracting to do that, but I love being up high like this, or down low in the town. A schoolhouse out here would be really good. There's quite a few homes here. What about behind the orchard? There's a road coming in right there. Let's do a second schoolhouse out here by the orchard. The kids can go out and learn about farming firsthand. And we've got a path there already, so we're going to do that right there. Perfect. What does this say anyways? I didn't even read what that says. I just assumed. The production limit for this resource has been reached. Awesome. We got a lot of smart kids coming, people. Lots of smart kids coming. Another smithy coming too. Our tools are fine now. We'll bump this back up to what we had it at before, if not a little higher. Yeah, we'll get a brewer in just a little bit. I guess I could do a brewer now, huh? Let's do a brewer. Let's do a brewer, and let's pause this. Wheat. You are correct about that. Thank you very much. Again, I could use berries as well. Okay, so let's use some of the wheat, and let's make. Let's not make 500 though. Let's start with 100 and see what happens. Nice. I love that. That is really cool. Okay, the tavern is open for business. Lovely. Lovely. Bunch of coconuts, a diddly-deet. There they are, a-standing in a row. Boom, boom, boom. Big one, small one, some as big as your head. Now, you could sing that for the rest of the day. You know what? I do that to Variety all the time. My favorite one for her is Puff the Magic Dragon. I'll do it to her in the morning, and she will be singing Puff the Magic Dragon the rest of the day. But she loves me. Home. I'm kind of covering up everything he can actually put in down here, but this is where we're stretching our village out. We've got a stockpile here. That's not too bad. Do we have a storage barn out here? We don't. That's what we need out here is a storage barn, huh? Yeah, that would be good to have, a storage barn. Okay, let's do that. Let's put a barn out here. We're not going to come this way at all, but we could come down this way. Oh, this is going to be a nice little area right here along this creek. That's where I want to live, right by a creek. That'd be nice. All right, let's put our little barn. Let's put our little storage barn right in the middle of these two. Now, let's move it over a little bit. Let's do that right there. How's my health? We're back down half a heart. We got 511 herbs. Maybe I've got enough people now where I could just leave my farmers as farmers and see if they don't get these fields to 100% faster. Let's try that this year. Let's leave our farmers as farmers. As soon as spring hits, let's see if they get those fields to 100% yield quicker than they do now, which usually takes most of the summer in order to do it. The ladies are getting our pathways put in. Very nice. Thank you. Our other schoolhouse is coming up and doing well. Having 17 extra people come in like that did help with the ability to get some of these things put together here quickly. And I think I want to improve this path out to the village, or out here. Oh, I guess it can only go one way in the tunnel there, huh? Let's make it so these folks can move faster. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. What happened here? Pause. Why did it do that? It drew a path all the way out here. I must have done something wrong when I did that. What the heck? Oh, I'm glad I caught that. Jeez, man. What the heck are you doing to me here? Okay. Whew. That would have been a thing. I'd have been like, when the heck did that path get put in? Oh, we need another blacksmith. And we've got two now. Beautiful. All right, you guys get to start on that. Maybe I should put a stockpile down here. We've got one up here. You think that's close enough for them? He's going to be walking a lot to get to that stuff, though. Let's go ahead and do a stockpile down here also. 4x6, right? We've been doing a 4x6. I think that's what everybody was recommending, 4x6. We're at 681 trees or logs, 93 stone, 1,227 firewood, 5,000 food. We are making it into... We made it through winter just fine with what we have. Adding 17 people prior to winter hitting. So that makes me feel good. I feel like the food is a good thing. One thing I'm concerned about, though, is the herbage. We're at 514. We kind of stay steady at that, and I feel like I need to add another... Oh, look, it's just going to be a beautiful early spring day here. Look at that. Mm-hmm. Nice. That's nice. We've got some nice trees over here we could chop down. How's this area coming along here? Okay, this is growing up. We're not quite ready to do chopping here. We just cleared that out. They just cleared this out too, so it looks like the stuff closest to town is where we're going at the moment. I still want to put my cattle ranch back here. How big a pasture can you make? That's as big a pasture you can make, huh? And there's no way to rotate that. Do you guys know if there's a way to rotate the pasture so that the building is actually down here by the road as opposed to up in that corner? It looks to me like it always builds it that way up in the corner, huh? Well, we'll hold off on this. That's not a priority at the moment. What do we got here? Oh, we need another teacher. Okay, teacher. Can't you see? Don't want to be no uptown girl. A little Van Halen for you this morning. R to rotate. R. Yeah, I don't know. There's a question mark with that. Yeah, you're right. I don't know. Let's see. If I take that again, and I do this, can I rotate that? Oh, I can. Thank you. I don't know why I don't think of just trying R out. Perfect. Thank you. Just like everything else you rotate, right? R. Jeez, I tell you, sometimes the uptake on me is a little bit slow. We're still working on stone pathing in here, and I'm going to go ahead and add another 2 stone cutters. And take my builders down to 8. Actually, I'm going to take it down to 6. We are doing really well right now. We've got the workforce. Look at this bridge right here. Oh, I love that. Look at that. Okay, let's add another hunter, another fisherman, to offset the number of people we picked up. 17 is quite a few people. And we'll do one more gatherer, and I think that's going to help us out. And then I'm going to drop this back down to, well, I've got 13 workers and 6 of those, and the farmers will come back in the wintertime. But look at that. Look at that. Isn't that amazingly beautiful? I just love that. Look at those folks going across the bridge. She's got a wheelbarrow. He's got a pile of logs. There's a nice buck. Somebody get it. We need his guts. There's another buck. He's going to walk over the top of that bridge in between those people. No, he's going to... Oh, there he goes. Yep. Here comes Bambi. Oh, I love it. I just love it. It's so great. It's just so amazing. These little roads and the trees and stuff. I've been looking at Austrive. Is that how you say it? Austrive? I've been looking at that one too. And what I like about that one is it's got a lot of decoration stuff to where you can come in and put bushes and trees and fences and benches and all kinds of little things with your villagers. That's what this game, you know, spawned, I guess, right? Banished came along and set the standard, and then people came along and thought, well, what if we add this and we add that? You know, that could be a good thing too. Our stone is running low, and so are our trees. Okay, so we need to do a little tree chopping, ladies and gentlemen. We need wood. I always click the wrong one down there. We need the wood. Let's go ahead and get these trees back behind town again. We'll get our forester to replant all that again. And we'll do these guys right here too. Did I get them all? I did. Okay, beautiful. That should get us by for a little bit. I'm going to assume that the trees... if you cut them down too soon, you don't get as much from the tree. You've got to wait for them to mature. Try and change your start position when you make your field. See if that changes where the building shows up. This does not have decor stuff. Not that I'm aware of. If somebody knows otherwise, please let me know. Because you don't know how much fun I would have coming down here and putting like a little park in right here. A little park for them to go to. I'd love it. How we doing here? 2 students and 17 students. Good deal. Oh, you know those kids are sitting in there daydreaming out the window and watching the field go by. Ah, Mr. Trader. We've got 2 guys working on the tools again, so I'm actually going to... I don't need to boost this up. I need to boost this guy up. Our tools, iron tools, I'm going to put that back to 50. They're going to work on that. And then this guy here, do we have somebody actually working down here and getting the tools made? I bet they're having to travel a little distance for the logs. We've got a lot of logs out here. Firewood, logs, 362. This is where the logs have been going because they've been, of course, clearing the forest. I don't want to do anything up in here. Leave this all alone from now on. I don't want to touch this anymore. I'll put a path and connect this up so they can walk through here. Maybe for the meantime, I could send some folks out and chop this down again. We're not going to get very many logs, but at least the smithy will have something to work with. Steel tools. Oh, steel tools become a thing eventually too, huh? I had not even clicked on that yet. The storage barn is up and running. Okay. I see. So there's a mod that allows you to do some more decorative stuff in here. Now that you say that, I think I have read that as well. Okay, let's get back to work here and see what happens. Here comes our trader. Let's hope he's got chickens or cows. And live ones. Not the dead ones. Survey says he's got cows. Oh, baby. 2 cows, 1,600. I'm just going to use the wood. Trade. Did I get him? Oh, there's 2 cows right there. Awesomeness. All right. Beautiful. Thank you, sir. We have been looking forward to that. Oh, I get to see here my cows out here. That's going to be awesome. We'll put them in here for now. Cattle. And let's get our herdsmen back on order. There we go, right there. And voila. Those cows are going to be clean, too, because they're going to swim down this river here to get there. Oh, this is good. Okay, so housing. I'm wondering how I'm doing with the housing front. We have 94 adults, 17 students, and 31 children. I think I need to add a few more houses. You know what? I could put some houses back behind the cemetery, couldn't I? Before I do that, let's take a house and see if it does sit back here all right. Looks like I can get a good chunk of house right in here. Okay, so let's do that. Let's go ahead and add our path. I'm going to zoom in a little bit closer. I like keeping myself close to the people so I can see what's going on. Let's see, it's got 1, 2, 3. Let's do that. Let's just grab the houses first. We're going to get back to upgrading our houses in just a second here, too. Can't tell if that's on the corner or not. That should be good right about there, I guess. I want that road to go around. Go right there. 2, 3. I think that'll work if I put a 4th one right here. How far will this path go? Let's pause everybody real quick. I could do the path this way. And then will this continue on for how far? I can go up to that distance, huh? I'm going to go ahead and do that. And let's put another house right in. Can I turn it and have you fit? You won't fit there, huh? Okay, well, we'll put something else there. Maybe a tree will grow up there or something. I don't know. Okay. Back to work, my happy feet people. Smithy is working, I assume. You have 4 tools in you. Okay, so he's dropping the tools off in there. So they're making the tools. 14 tools, huh? What'd you produce last year? 57, huh? Okay, and you got 13 so far this time around. We'll hope he gets going on that. We've not had a harvest of our fruit trees as of yet. The school is the 3 students. 15. Boarding house remains empty. Stone cutters, we have 70 stone now, but we've got a bunch of stone roads going in, huh? I think that's probably where a lot of our stone has been going. We've been kind of busy building, haven't we? Oh, you've made what you can make, huh? Only 2 ale? 20 ale. Okay, so 100 wheat. Well, there's 79. What is he? What's he saying here? What is he missing? The materials required to perform work are not available. Are we out of wheat? Oh, our food has dropped down to 560. Tools is low. Yeah, the tools is low. Okay, we need to get the harvest on. How many gatherers do I have? I've got 4 gatherers, 4 fishermen, 4 hunters. I'm guessing we just ran out of the food for it. Maybe I should not have the brewer going at the moment. Oh, a well, huh? A well out here. That would be probably a very good idea. Let's do that. Let's go ahead and grab a well. Right there would be pretty much perfect, I think. Let's put one right here. We're into the summer now. Food reserve got a little low there for me. I don't like that. All the way down to below 1,000. That's not good. I'm thinking I'm going to need another gatherer's hut someplace to help out with this production of the herbs too. I'm only coming up with 507, and I've got, what, 4 herbalists working? Or I've got 2 herbalists right now. I guess I could put a third one. Oh, it's 2 of 2. You can only have 2 in there. How'd you do? 25 and 11 this year. So yeah, I need another herbalist. If I put one down here, along with this forester, I should be okay. What do we got? Tools, huh? Yeah, the tools is low. Gotcha. Let's do another herbalist over here. Gatherer. No. Crop. Gatherer's hut. I thought I saw... there we go. Herbalist is right here. Okay, they're going to gather from this area here, huh? I'm thinking about changing my mind about this little valley over here, that I put my herbalist back in here and leave them alone and let them have this area. But where will I put my ranch then? Let's pause, everybody. I guess I can continue to go up this direction, right? Branch off that way, branch off this way. Put a little herbalist and a woodcutters. Starbucks next to the cemetery, right? Starbucks. Oh, what do I do? What do you guys think? I think I should have another herbalist. I'm worried about half a heart. I know it's only half a heart and half a happiness, but I don't feel like, for some reason, I guess once the cattle get up and going, I'll have more hide, right? There'll be more hides to make clothing out of. Because right now the hunters don't seem to pull up too much. But I've only got 4. I can have 2 more hunters, which would get me to 6. I'm going to do that. And gather, I can have 8. I'm just not sure if having more gatherers in that one hut's actually going to benefit me or not. But I'm going to boost up my hunters. I'm going to put an herbalist back here. It's just going to be a little herbalist place back here. And I won't cut trees down back in here anymore. Let's put an herbalist right here. And a little storage hut for them to throw their stuff in right next door. So they don't have to walk all the way down. They could just go right back to... This is the Herbalist Valley. Herbalist Valley. There we go. We're back on track. We're getting our harvest in. 52%. 67. 84. 88. I got 2 on 2. 2 and 2. 2 and 2. 2. 2. 2. 2, 2. 2. 2 more. And 2 more. 8 of 22, and look at those fine, fine cows there. Oh, yes. Who do we have in here? McKelsey, 32 years of old, herdsman. She is educated. She has fair clothing on. She's using a tool, something or other. Looks like she's hoeing the field, picking up the poop. And she's happy and healthy. She's got a bit of something going on with her health, but I don't think it's anything to worry about. How's the stone? The stone's down to 18. Wow, did we do a lot of building? And is that why the stone is gone? We have 10 stone cutters on here. Oh, they're building the roads. That's right, they're building the roads. I'm going to put the brewer on hold for now. Just, yeah, I'm going to put this brewer on hold. I'm a little worried about the food situation. Yeah, I'm going to turn that off, and we will put the, okay, the brewer, we're going to put you back to 0, and you can just go back out in the world and start doing some digging or something. I don't think we're quite ready for the brewery. I don't want him using the wheat. I think what we should do is maybe plant a couple of wheat fields that's going to be just for them, or hold off. Can I make cherry ale? Was that a thing? It is. Okay, I can make a cherry ale. So I tell you what. Once we start getting a harvest of cherries, we'll put them back on and we'll have them make the cherry ale. But the wheat, for the meantime, since we have, 94... We've got a lot of people. That's too much math for me right now. We'll do, we'll use the cherries to make ale. I don't know that they're going to be able to make very much of it, but we'll see. Don't know how much you get out of a cherry crop. Do we have a harvest at all in here yet? 20... What? 28 peppers. Somebody farming out here came in here. I figured that's what it was, why I had logs showing up in some of their inventories, is that we had people working, and then they dropped what they were doing, but they didn't drop it, and then they went to start working in the fields, and they were picking crops, and they still had some logs in their inventory, or they were switching farms from one farm to another. And you are working on hide coats. How many did you manage to craft, anyways? 12. Yeah, that's going to have to bump up once we get the cattle, huh? I'm going to go ahead and have them upgrade another house. Let's get a house upgraded. Can I upgrade my barns at all? No. No upgrade for that. Nothing there. Okay, where are we at? We have 585 logs. We started out with over 1,000 when we got on today. Stone is down, but again, we've been working really hard on our cobblestone roads. 2,900 food. It's about to jump over 3,000. 515 herbs. No clothing. What can I do to get the clothing up at the moment other than have more hunters hunting and bringing in the hide from the deer? To be honest, right now what I should do is switch from hide to the wool coats. And you can do that. Do I have any wool? Let's see. 30 wool last year, 18 so far this season. And we've got nothing going on here, but we should have some calves born by this next year, I would imagine. Logs are at 545. Okay, time to chop this area down again. Guys go get busy chopping those trees down, and I think we could probably chop all of these down as well, and we'll clear out the town again just like that. How's this feel? Okay, then this next year we'll do this area here. We'll get this all chopped out again. I'd like to use this, but I'm having a feeling it's having an impact on our gatherer. Bum, 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 bum. 38%, 20%. Okay, those guys can just keep tinkering away on that. Our tools are still low, but we have 2 smithies working on it, so if I don't do any building for just a little bit, they should be able to hopefully catch up with what's going on. Our hospital, 0 patients. I feel like we don't even need that at the moment. I'm going to leave it open, though. This is going to be tools, right? Reserve for tools is low, yeah. Okay, they're working. They're working on it. Give them time. NATO 187. You'd think wheat makes sense for ale, but it has the worst conversion of 10 for 1 wheat to ale. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't like that at all. I'd rather have my villagers eating it than turning it into ale. So that's why I think, yeah, we'll wait for the cherry. We'll wait for the cherries to come in. If I need to add a few more fruit plantations, orchards, we'll throw another one maybe down here behind the stone mine. Where is this at anyway? 62%. We're good there. We could throw another. Well, I'm kind of using this for chopping trees down at the moment. Where would another orchard be? I don't want my orchards next door to each other because they'll infect each other. I could do a little one back here behind these buildings, but I don't know if that's going to be worth anything. And we're not going to bother with this out here because this is going to be for them. Ooh. Hopefully this works. The gatherer out here. I should have probably planted a forester in this area here so he could reforest this for them. If I put a forester out here, I wonder if that'll impact the gathering. It would reforest this and then we could just tear it down and get rid of it. And just leave this alone and not touch it again. It's in a little valley that we're not going to do anything else with. It said here that there's a mod that allows you to have deer as a herd. Oh, wow, she's stayed on that job the longest than anybody has for a herdsman. Working the cows, baby. Work them cows. Now, I know the animals will get infected sometimes. And if you have them next to each other, like two sheep pen next to each other, it'll kill off most everybody. So I don't know that I want to have any more of this out here. I think I'd like to find someplace else that we're going to have to branch into to put them in. A couple of different herds. We could do probably a ranch right along here somewhere. Maybe our chicken farm or something goes out here. All these houses are now occupied. Wow, that's impressive. Looks good. I'm going to throw a couple more houses down too, just so we don't run into a housing situation. Let's go ahead and remove that one. And then let's go back to our house. I think I'm good on houses for a little bit. What do you guys think? I think so. We have nobody in this graveyard yet. We have 26 of 35 graves. That's weird. The graveyard is actually losing bodies since we got on. We had 31 at the beginning. And that is, all I can think of is they've been there long enough that they've decomposed, where the gravesite is now once, we could use that one again. You know, old Tom Jones, he died long, long time ago. We don't need to worry about him. Something like that, maybe? I don't know. How'd we do in our fields this year? So, oh, look at that. 744, 560 last year. 588, 780 this year. This production was way up. 792 out of 567 from last year. Oh, they did a much better job. 867 and 552 last year. 792 with 633 corn last year. Winters are coming now. Peppers, 868, 690. That's all good news. That's not good news. Oh, fire! Fire! Get on it, people. Where's the fire? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is it out here? It is. We have a well. We have a well over there. Oh, that's the... The structure's been severely damaged by fire. Hurry. Uh-oh. Those of you walking back there, you need to run. Oh, please, put this fire out quickly. Let's go. Let's go. Tragedy strikes in Kondoria. A candle was left burning in a windowsill. The cat jumped up and knocked it over. Poof, there goes the house. When I did the news, I don't know how many stories I did like that in the wintertime where somebody would leave a candle, especially during the holidays. It's always the saddest time. Somebody leaves a candle burning and it melts down and boom, the whole house goes up. Wait a minute. Is this our storage bin? Our storage bin is on fire too. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. You guys gotta move faster. We have 2 buildings. I did not know that was gonna happen. This is interesting. Let's see what plays out. We could lose this whole city block. Okay, they've got the house almost out. It's heavily damaged by fire. You need to work on that. I would get the storage barn now instead of that house if I were you guys. It's right next to my forester. Oh, the storage barn is shot. Tragedy. Just an absolute tragedy. Yeah, I'm sure there is a question mark here. What is the question mark? Oh, the smithy's on fire too. Oh no. Everybody in town, get over here. It's winter. Nobody should be... Oh, there we go. Here we go. Now we got the harvesters have arrived. And we're going to lose 2 houses right now. Possibly the brand new smithy. We lost a storage barn. And a second house. Looks like it's up burning. We could possibly lose this little forester as well. Hopefully not the case. Can I actually tell them to hurry up and put this one out instead of the other? Because that one doesn't look like that'll spread again. Smithy will just burn to the ground, but it doesn't look like it's going to catch fire to anything else. We shouldn't have too much food out here, hopefully. The storage barn didn't have a lot of food in it. Come on, you guys, let's go. No, what are you doing? You need more water. Don't walk away. This is still on fire over here. Let's go. Oh, there they are. They were getting more buckets. Soak it. We need bigger buckets. If you ever play, you're going to turn off disasters, huh? I guess I didn't think of this as being a disaster. It's just a few buildings. We could just rebuild these guys. We'll have them work on it for the winter. Although our tool situation is a situation. So we'll get the smithy up and running first. Come on, get it out before it runs to the forester. We need that forester out here. I don't want to lose him. There's so many people working on this right now. Oh, yay! Nice work, everybody. You got the fire put out. Rebuild. 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 There you go. Everybody get to work on those and have a nice day. Way to put out that fire. The fire brigade came in and saved the town. I was thinking about putting some fields out here too. That way if these farms like get wiped out by a tornado or something, at least we've got fields down here that wouldn't be impacted by that sort of a thing. Do we have room for something like that? I do, as a matter of fact. Let's go ahead and 4665 food, 1200 firewood. Well, look at the tragedy. The tragedy. The somber music comes in. This guy's bringing a box of fish. He's like, here's some fish, man. Have some fish. Make you feel better about your blacksmith. And let's tell him to prioritize that smithy. There you go. Yeah, you guys rebuild that stuff. Hopefully you get that done by spring. I guess I could take some more tools out of here again. Oh, I did it again. Up instead of down. We'll just do that. We'll take those tools back out of there and put them back in service for other people. The people. Do we have any... Oh, what's this? Harvest the orchard immediately. Cherry. Select the type of fruit tree that it's planted. What? Do I have to tell it to do that? I don't understand here. Am I losing this? I'm not sure what to do here about this cherry farm. I assumed they would harvest this on their own. How are we doing down here in the fire-stricken southern district of Kondoria? Well, they're out here doing their jobs. Look at this. Yeah, they're doing just fine. It was a small fire. They won't even remember it by tomorrow. I got no job. That's okay. You just cry in your milk, buddy. You cry in your milk. That's okay. We're gonna leave you jobless. I've got a lot of workers. I'm gonna add another 2 fishermen on. And I think I'm gonna add another... Well, I've got 6 hunters already. So we're gonna do... Yeah, we'll do 6 and 6 of each of those guys. 2% full. 10% full, not good. 13%. Yeah, we did lose some product when we had that fire there, huh? 50% full. Okay. We're okay. 3,300 food, 1,300 firewood, 663 logs. They're working on it. I think we're okay. We're in the middle of winter at the moment, so I think we've got enough food to get by. I may want to consider a couple of farm plots out here, though, huh? Maybe we do one back here by these guys. You know, let's do an orchard out here. Let's do an orchard. How big of an orchard can I do? Okay, let's do an orchard out there as well. Keep those kind of separate so they don't infect each other if things go bad. I don't think I can put a farm in here, though. I don't think a farm will fit. Not quite enough space for it, huh? Bummer. But I could put a couple back behind these buildings here. I need to get farming back up and running again. Let's go ahead and let's do that. Let's put our path back off of behind, say, the tavern here. We get a field or 2 in here. I don't know. Let's maybe do the fields first. I don't know. Being indecisive here. Nope. 11, there we go. Sorry guys, I suck at this. I really do, as you could tell. Oh, I can't go 11 there. Okay, so we got a crop field here. I don't think I even need a path to it. We'll just do that. And go. Alright, we'll throw another crop field right there. I kind of want this to look, you know, crops here and there for everybody. How are we doing here? Storage barn is being worked on. 93% demolished. I said I wanted that done first. Let's get that smithy up and running. Hello, trader. We had a horrible fire here. I heard about it. What? What's he got? Oh, look at that. He's selling steel tools now. And there's some apple seeds. I don't think I can afford to buy stuff this year because we had the fires. Steel tools. Wow. Okay. He's got some stone. He's got cherry seeds. He's got warm coats. Oh, man. All sounds so good. But he doesn't have... I'm going to hold off. Looks like they're coming in with some better stuff here. Sorry, buddy. We had a bad fire. We lost a few buildings. It's been pretty tragic here in Kondoria. This last year was quite a year for everyone. Okay, the smithy's coming along now. This field's no priority, but it looks to me like they're working on it as well. We'll add 2 more farmers on there, and I think what I'll do over here is probably plant more wheat. And then we had an orchard going in over here, right? Yeah. Yeah, okay. The harvest button's for if you need to harvest before 100% yield. Thank you for that information, NATO. I guess I forgot I can place orders for the trader too. I'm just so distracted by what has happened. I feel like I'm getting ahead of myself here. I'm doing all right. We're almost at 100 people for population for adults, but I feel like we've been sitting here at 90, 97, 98, 99 for a while now. Late winter. Looks like we're going to make it through winter with plenty of food and plenty of firewood at the moment. Our tools, though, were a situation. What do I do to improve that? I'm thinking a second stockpile. This one's always full of firewood. They do a really good job out here, these two doing that. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to put another storage thing here. And maybe they'll put some logs in here. And the smithy will be able to have better access to logs. That's what I'm thinking. I'm going to go ahead and chop down some trees so we can see what that's all about. Chop all these guys down right here. Let's see. If they stack the logs up here, I'm hoping that this person's going to be able to catch up. I keep saying he, but it's definitely not a he. It is... this is 61-year-old. Oh, Tomas. Blacksmith, educated, fair clothing, healthy, and happy. We're going to be streaming this afternoon, too, from 1 to 3 Arizona time. I feel like this is a game that's really great to bring in for a full day of streaming and hanging out with you guys and just having some fun and see how we do with our population. We've stretched out quite a bit. I mean, I don't know if I can get all of it in the map on the screen. We've got the farming and ranching district back here. We have sort of our... This is where I'm thinking about taking all of this and removing it and putting it someplace else. And taking this and having houses and things of that nature put back in here. Because these are just these narrow valleys and stuff. This forester I put here, I really should have put him right about here. And he would have taken care of all of that. Let's go ahead and prioritize that smithy again. Let's go. Come on. Go, 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 go. The quarry's doing just fine. 94%. Okay. 27. We're back up 1 dead. 8. 2 of 11. Oh, really? You can only fit 11 cows in here, huh? Oh, that's interesting. Oh. I didn't get that as big as I wanted it to be. I think I did that intentionally, huh? Because we're going to put the chickens in there. Well, now I'm thinking about moving my cows to something a little bit larger. This will continue to go out this way. We could move the cattle... back here, maybe? And keep our chickens here. I'm going to keep thinking about that. How's the tool situation? We're up to 61 tools now and 33 stone. We're still falling behind on the stone. Are they still trying to get these roads? upgraded. I don't think they are. I think they're done with that, aren't they? Oh, do I not have road going all the way to that? Amazing what you see once you take all the trees out of the way. There we go. Why don't you guys finish up that path that I failed? We've got an extra house up here, and we've got another one coming, so I'm not too worried about the housing. I really want that smithy up and running, although the tools seem to have caught up, but I did take the ones out of our trader, didn't I? So I got to remember that. I took those out. That's why we have tools at the moment. He's like, all right, so you know what, blacksmith? I'm tired of seeing you whining. Go back to work. Do something. Do something with yourself. Where am I going to get my next batch of trees? I could put a forester out here and have this for my trees. $150 members in church right now. Again, we're back to the steady pace here of our growth. Very good, very good. How are we doing here? Oh my god, this is taking forever and a day to do. I'm guessing they're having to walk a long ways for everything to bring it down here to work on it. We get the stockpile finished yet? Yeah, we did. Okay, so good. These folks are carrying firewood. Cut all these trees down here. Not very many there. I'm going to assume that the cherry trees, they're greening up right now because we're coming into spring. How do we do for the winter? We have 2,100 food left and just over 1,000 firewood. So we did okay again. I'm going to assume these cherry trees, once they are ripe, they will harvest the cherries off of them on their own without being told, just like they do the crops. Look at that cherry tree come in. Isn't that beautiful? That's nice. I like that. Good place for an orchard. How's the schools doing? How are the kiddos? The kiddos, we got 7 in there and we have 14 in there. Okay. Can you see the food graph? Of course you can see the food graph. Let's, where do I go for food graph? Ah, food. Oh, look at ha! Okay. Now, food's there. We were way up here at 6,000 food. Probably almost 7,000 food, but it dropped off because I don't know if that fire had much of an impact. That storage barn hadn't been out there for very long, and we're really not producing any food out there at the moment. What else do we want to look at? Citizens. Yeah, it's pretty much the same, huh? Stone. Stone dropped off as well. Firewood has been kind of even keel, which is something I wanted. Iron dropped down a bit too. Tools, you can see where we dropped, but then we're jumping back up again. Okay, let's go to food, and let's go to... I don't know, let's go to 100 years. It's almost like harvest time. We see a spike, and then it's drop in the spring, a spike in the winter, drop in the spring, and so on and so forth. Maybe 100 years is too much. Let's try the last 5 years. Yeah, then we had a big drop right here. We did, yeah. Well, that was, what, last winter? Last winter we had that big drop when we did the Nomads, remember? It almost bottomed out. It got down to like, I don't know, 500, 600. And then we bumped back up again. 10 years, huh? You want to see 10 years? Okay, let's go 10. Yeah, again, we're kind of, our max, we almost hit 11,000 food at one point. It's probably about 10,000, huh? So, yeah. Yeah, we had one bad season. We had a bad season there. And we had 17 nomads move in, which is the first time I ever had nomads move in, which was really cool. Okay, we want to turn you into a cornfield, and I will add a farmer. I'll add 2 farmers. And we want 2 of 2, and off you go. I want that to close out. There we go. And they should dump all that corn into the nearest storage, right? Which would be... yeah, I guess it's way over here. Ugh. Can I get it? Maybe I get a storage barn out here, too. I'm really trying to get better at making sure they don't have to travel too far when they're taking stuff here, there, and everywhere. I'm not doing this out of haste, am I? Oh no, I have a storage barn there and one across the street. Okay, we're going to do a storage barn right in here. There we go. They are still working on these houses here. Come on, you guys. You've been working on this forever and a day. I want this done. .4% full. Jeez, this is not... I don't know how to take that when I see it's only a 7% full. I guess it's the end of winter, right? We've gone through our food resources, so now it's time to restock all that stuff because spring is here. That's going to be my guess. We'll have corn here. Yeah, I don't think a path or anything is really necessary. They're just so close to the road anyways. Why bother, right? We're out of stone. Wow, we are out of stone? All woodcutters in. Go, go, go. All stone cutters, I mean. I'm going to fill that thing up with stone cutters and see what happens. We now have the maximum available stone cutters in that particular quarry. The iron mine seems to be keeping up with the iron. I guess we've had some tragedy, right? We've had a little tragedy that's used up the stone. We have only managed to get 5 of our homes upgraded to stone since we started streaming almost 2 hours ago. It's almost time for my lunch break. But again, I'm going to be back from 1 to 3 Arizona time doing this again. So I'm going to break for an hour, have some lunch, and jump back in here. And we're going to have some more fun with our Kondorians here. 26% yield. Okay, so we're now showing a yield for the cherry farm, the cherry orchard. Okay, so that means they are going to be harvesting cherries from this guy. Awesome. Did we get this built? Firewood, 26. Oh, they're putting firewood in here, not logs. I imagine eventually I'm going to need another church too, right? Another church? Bound to. Oh, I can't get them to... I can't light a fire on it fast enough to get that done. Wooden house. Wooden house. Okay, they're working on all this stuff together out here. That's good. This is a pretty crappy development here. Can I put one more house back here, or did I just make this completely a stupid... Yeah. It's some kind of weird configuration going on right there. My fault. 8 students. Let's go around and check everything real quick. 12 students. The church is 151 members. The tavern is quiet. The boarding house is okay. These guys are mining. We have a full stone cutter yard now, down to 60% remaining in the stone. So we got to think about getting another stone cutter going. The graveyard, for some reason, I don't know what they're doing. Maybe somebody's stealing bodies. Maybe they're just the old ones are rotting into the ground, but they haven't needed a new grave yard as of yet. We thought we were going to need one pretty quick. The storage barn's not looking good, but then again, we are doing the crops and stuff at the moment. The sheep are in. Do we have a calf? Oh, yeah, there we go. 35. But Chelsea, she's still here. But Chelsea, but she's not on the sheep anymore. Now she's with the cattle. That's because she's a veteran, and she's in here to make sure the cattle are brought in properly into Kondoria. Yes, iron, fair, clothing. Our health is down a little bit. We lost another... Well, she lost a full heart from health. Herbs are at 558, so they're doing better than they've been doing. Do we have this person here come in? One of two. I'm going to add one more herbalist on here because I'm afraid that what's going to happen is I'm going to have medical issues start popping up. We had 101 population. We have 21 students and 29 children. That's really great. We're doing all right. And you are putting your herbs right in there. Good deal. All right, off you go. I'm thinking about putting a forester right next to this and just getting this all greened up, nice and green, and then tearing it down. I think that might be a waste, but what are you going to do? We got a bunch of logs out here. That's nice. Kondoria survived a couple of fires so far today. An influx of 17 nomads. A school filled up and had to build a second one. We traded and got cattle in our first 2 hours together today, and we now have 3 cows. Our hunters have been boosted. Our fishermen have been boosted. We've built quite a bit onto this district down here where we had our big fire today. We're lucky the fire that happened up here didn't take out the whole town, which makes me think maybe I should have another well somewhere in town here, much closer than the one is. It's way over here. This is one of the houses that burned. Yeah, let's do that real quick before I break for lunch. Let's put a well right down in here. There is somebody still taking care of the sheep, indeed. Here's our herdsman, Shad. He's 32 years old. He's a herdsman. He's happy. He's lost a heart of health, which we're hoping to, bring that back up. We do have a hospital. His clothing are fair, and he's educated. And he seems relatively happy. We have 9 of 22 sheep that can be in here. I think I might move the sheep to here and the cows to here. What else happened today? We've got 2 of 2 farmers on each of our 11 by 11 crop fields, and they seem to do a better job of getting more food into us. Let's check last year's harvest real quick on the wheat. 780. Oh, it's not going to show us. Okay. Never mind. I guess I can't look at that right now. Yeah, I can't see that at the moment. Anyways, it's looking good. So let me take a break for lunch. Again, I'll be back in what's going to be about an hour. Yeah, about an hour exactly. And we'll resume Kondoria and see what else we can get done today on our beautiful little town that is spread out all over the place. So thank you for being here this morning. If you can't, it's going to be posted on my YouTube channel in its entirety by later tonight or early tomorrow morning. So like, comment, subscribe, and share on the Radio Man 03. I want you to have an awesome, a fantastic, and a superb day. And I look forward to talking to you again next time.